Okay, so this floor is the inner workings of how the school functions and operates. And this room this is Alex's office. If somebody asked you if this is anyone's office, I said it's actually Alex's. This room and this floor suffers a lot of water damage. As you can see, looking up at all the pipes and looking at the windows and looking at the floor, our last flood in here was in August. It was August, late July, early August. Anytime it rains, we get some water in here, but sometimes we get substantial water in here. Which sometimes you think water's not so bad as you have drainage, but when you see everything that's down on this floor, you're going to think otherwise. And for example, most people don't have to put all their power grids up off the ground, but we do because we get water in here too, which is not a great situation. As you can see, those that are close, there's all kinds of damage where the cement has come off the floor from water in here. These are all of our electrical grids for the building. Not a great place for there to be water running through it. But these things were built in 1959. These are new boilers from 1959. They have outlived their lifespan. There's 3 of them. At any given one time, we need at least 1 to be working to have some heat, 2 to be working to be able to heat the entire building correctly. Right now, the season hasn't started, so all 3 are up and running. I've been here 13 years, and we've had times where there's only been 1 boiler working, and it gets cold. They're inspected every year, they're updated every year, but they're old. The other issue we have is when a boiler breaks, still fills up with water. Does anybody know where the water goes?
The flood.
Into the flood on the floor. When the boiler goes down, it still fills up with water, and these things leak, and they leak all over the floor. You can see the floor's been beat up pretty good all the way through here. Again, take a look at the walls back there, and take a look at the foundation as we go through all these rooms. We've had lots of water issues in these things. This room has a couple different building features. This thing right here is our air handler. It's on a little conveyor belt, and this is the thing that keeps the air moving in the building. If that thing wasn't running, we wouldn't have air moving through the building. So even though we have the boilers, the radiator, and all that, this is the key. And behind it, there's a room there that is nothing but a bunch of air filters. If you think about the air filters you buy at Walmart, there's 12 of them stacked in a row against that wall. That's how our air is filtered. If you notice, all around it again, the ground is cracked and crumbling. It's really bad actually in this area. And you can see all the water that's coming through the walls and the rain and everything on the foundation. The only people that would know would be the people in the building. And you can see this, walk down the hallway here.
They still work though, right?
They work, yeah. Okay. But they're not connected to the city. If you go to the high school, they have a fire, and they pull the alarm, the fire department will be the right away. We got to call 911.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
To my left, and your right, is our art room, and then on the other side of that room is the music room. We're going to cut across here to Mrs. Cavachici's room. I want to show some things in these 2 rooms down here. But as we walk across the hallway, to the right of the doors, the staff comes in every morning. There are double doors. We have issues with those doors, and we have a lot of issues with water. This area, when it rains heavy, is a stream. So you can kind of see that as you walk through those doors and run through and all that. And so the year they closed Cascade, I finally got the district to work on fixing this problem, or so I thought. It was all fixed, everything was done. We had put new carpeting in here and everything, and a week later, this room flooded. And so they actually, if you go outside, when we go outside, they dug around the building and did things to at least fix the water from coming in this way. The only thing I don't like about the classroom is all the pipes and all the heat and all the things on the ceiling where you see the water damage. But this room does have character. Unfortunately, it also has a big sign that says danger, asbestos, cancer, and lung disease. This is part of the thing that runs underneath the building where we have blocked off in numerous areas to keep people out of. And when they were here working on it 2 years ago, the people came in spacesuits, I called it. Everything was covered up. They had big masks and all those, kind of weird. But